We went through caves, coasts, mountains, and jungles in our nearly 2,000-kilometer road trip through Luzon in the Philippines. We took in the sights and smells while getting a feel for its land and foods. Our score, the crash of its waves, the pulse of its cities, and the sounds of its forests. From Manila, we careened through the Cordilleras into the Cagayan Valley, into the most northern tip of Luzon. From there, we followed the coast westward to Ilocos Norte, before turning south in our egress back to the capital, rounding out our leftward circuit of the Philippines' biggest island.
I love Sagada.
Why?
I love the cave, and the air there is clean. Yeah.
Your first time spelunking, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's cool.
Why is it cool?
The water inside the cave are so clean.
Did you drink it?
No.
Why not? Because before you get to the clean water, you have to walk through, I don't know, half a kilometer of bats, which is the world's best fertilizer. I get mines from Indonesia. What is beautiful to you? Because anyone can say a place is beautiful. I mean, I think this room is beautiful in a kind of ugly sort of way.
The wood, because in Hong Kong, just tall building around us. But once you get to Sagada, it's all wood, like green things.
My favorite place was probably Santa Ana, because I'm really big on fish, eating it, and catching it. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to go fishing in Santa Ana, but that leads us into our favorite food, which is sisig. Is our favorite Filipino dish. My favorite rendition of the sisig we had along the way was in Santa Ana, and that's the thing, right? Like every town, every city, almost every restaurant does sisig slightly differently. The one we had in Santa Ana had a lot of chilies and vegetables in it, which I was really happy about because we weren't getting that many vegetables.
Yeah.
What was your favorite sisig?
The crispy one.
Yeah,
something like that.
It was our first night in Manila, and we went to like straight up just to stop at the corner of the street. Peter got his very first sisig there.
Yeah.
A lot of pork skin and very crispily delicious.
Yeah.
What was bad?
Absolutely, the traffic. It kills us. We spent for more than 50 hours on the car throughout the trip.
Yeah, I mean, Peter's got a point here. Like a lot of our, like when we were running from Manila to Sagada, that was 11 hours around. From Sagada to Tugay, that was like 10 hours. From Santa Ana to Luwag City, that was more than 11 hours. From Luwag City to Manila, 11 hours. It's a lot of time to spend in the car. I think when Peter was sitting in the front seat, for an 11-hour car ride, he might have spoke 5 minutes the entire way there. The schedule was pretty punishing. I mean, we had a lot of places to go in a very short amount of time. So we shot, I think, a few weeks after the latest typhoon, super typhoon hit the Philippines. So some of the mountain passes were not in the best condition. So we got to give it up to Julius Marco, Mountainese Catilico, our driver, our guide, guardian angel. This guy's the bomb. He's a volunteer firefighter who took us on for the trip. And for 8 days, basically, he drove us to everywhere we needed to go. His wife would not stop calling him.
I don't know how you can drive continuously for 12 hours.
Yeah. Some of the trip, we were like driving through the mountains, so the reception was kind of touch and go. We'd be out of comms range for like maybe 20-minute stretches. And then when he comes out of it, his phone just starts blowing up with all these messages from his wife, who's got to be like the sweetest lady on earth, because she just really cares about him. And if you're watching this, you know, like Julius went to church every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Every day?
Dude, he shoots better photos than we do. I mean, he basically travel vlogged our whole trip on his Facebook. I think some of the most interesting parts was driving through the mountains. If you're like Peter and I, you probably like taking curves at high speed. It can get pretty wavy up there.
It's not funny for a 12 or 11 hours trip.
So that's our insights from this more than 1,500 kilometer trip. We hope you might have found it enlightening or entertaining, and if you haven't already, go back and watch the previous 5 episodes of this series.